While comedians know how to deal with hecklers, no one sees it coming when a roast turns into a full-on fight attempt. Because Matt Rife got ambushed on stage mid-stand-up during his Chicago show.
Crushed. Oh my God. Dog, can I help you? Jesus Christ. I mean, my security's f***ing on one, dog. Holy shit. Is that the guy in Australia?
But even after nearly being attacked, Matt kept cracking jokes nonstop.
First of all, no one's ever rushed the stage ever, and also never as lovingly. At first instinct, I was like, do I have to hit this person? But he was like... I was like...
While he praised his own bodyguard, the crowd's security team got slammed hard.
Yeah, are you good? What a tackle, dog. God damn. Good. I could have been stabbed. He did make it to the middle. You fired for sure.
But it didn't take long for Matt to flip this scary moment into comedy gold for the show.
I'm pretty sure I heard you say, there he goes. He didn't look like he could afford those seats. That's what threw me off. I was like, is this really happening? And then I'm like, is this my guy? I was like, is this how my cameraman quits?
Some folks just love dragging politics into everything. For Ariel Elis, that sparked a heckler's wild meltdown. So extreme, the police had to step in. It all kicked off with a bizarre outburst.
What's your question? Did you vote for Donald Trump? What do you think? No. Okay.
So you voted for Biden.
What does it matter?
I can just tell by your jokes you voted for Biden.
All right.
Ariel hadn't brought up politics at all, so the attack came out of nowhere. But then the heckler's husband escalated things even further.
I'm so insecure. I went and got an IUD. Oh my God.
Ariel handled the scare like a total pro. She picked up the can and sipped with style. The couple bolted instantly, and in a wild twist, she chose not to press charges. Some folks treat their political views like sacred ground. Case in point, the heckler at John Caparulo's show who lost it over a harmless joke about the president.
People think it looks like a dick, but I think they're saving that design for Trump's monument. No, you stupid, all right? What are you, his fucking mom? Get the fuck out of here. Oh God, am I the first one to dislike Trump? Oh my God, I must have invented disliking Donald Trump.
But even John couldn't have predicted just how overly sensitive things were about to get.
You know what? You come up here and do this and I will go fuck. That hurt a little bit, all right? I'll admit that, I heard she was a bitch, but...
The crowd stood firmly with John. And despite the heckler's effort to ruin the mood, he kept the energy alive and powered through his set. Like some crazy fan messed up the show, a drunk heckler kept cutting off Jimmy Carr's jokes too.
Teenage girls in, there's bound to be some. One there?
Just
Is that guy?
It's him all the time. Shut the
Oh, hey man. Annoying. You're great. Just sit there. I've got you at a 10. We need you at an 8. You're not in the rest of the show. Is that all right?
But when that same guy cut in again, Jimmy shut him down without a second thought.
Say that. One of my best friends in the world is a lesbian girl, and
Scare.
Is that the same guy? I've got some terrible news for you, sir. You look as if you've been drinking fairly heavily, my friend. Possibly a little bit of cocaine in the mix. We're gonna buy you a beer, but you're gonna have to fuck off.
And as the heckler walked out, Jimmy roasted him over and over without mercy.
I don't think you're quite getting up and fucking off enough. I'm absolutely serious. I hope we haven't ruined your evening. I'll always remember the €30 you spent. We're gonna have him beaten and outside. Christ, if I hadn't kicked him out, I think you might have.
While mostly comedians roasted one annoying heckler, Bill went off on every disrespectful gold digger in his legendary rant.
See, Sugar Shane Mosley, one of the greatest boxers of all time, he's losing his championship belt in a divorce. Losing, yeah, it's like you're trying to break a man. Why does she want those? Right? It's
gonna break a man.
They go with their shoes. No, I love how when you get a divorce, all of a sudden it costs like 50 grand a month to give a kid Fruit Loops.
And once he was on, Bill couldn't care less that it was live TV.
There is an epidemic of gold digging in this country, and it is just not being addressed on any level.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Every guy out there is just getting, nobody's safe. Oh my God, nobody's safe.
But even through jokes, Bill exposed a harsh truth about today's world.
Guys need to be educated. There's nothing out there to help a guy handle becoming rich and famous for that platoon of that's gonna come over the hill. Like Braveheart, faces painted, skirt on, just running down. Yes, there's nothing out there.
And after Gold Diggers, Bill's final shots were fired at flashy TV personalities.
I'm so sick of all these trolls coming on TV, judging these great men. All these guys, anytime one of these guys gets caught for screwing around, these guys come waddling out of their cubicles with their jowls, absolutely reprehensible behavior. Like, they have any idea what it's like to be tempted at that level.
If you're sensitive, comedy isn't your playground. Just ask the wrestlers front row at Grant Lyons' show. They kept heckling until he dropped the ultimate trigger, calling wrestling fake.
You guys are the most delightful crowd ever, because they know how much I want to kick you in the goddamn teeth right now. I mean, I'm not going to, because you fucking fight for a living. I mean, but let's be honest, you fake fight for a living, all right? Yeah. You're going to come up here? Are you actually going to come up on stage? What are you going to do about it? No. I'm not backing down, bro.
Surprisingly, Grant didn't flinch at all. Instead, he stepped closer, and the wrestler backed down fast.
You literally just tried to knee me in the balls. That is the biggest bitch move ever, bro. Yeah, girls go for the balls.
The big question during that whole scene, where was security? It felt like a major slip-up by the venue.